What is going on, guys? It is your boy the Pat Goat Gaming coming at you again with another video, and today we have the first episode of Cooking or Cooked. In this series I want to use like powerful leaders but try different strategies with them, and today we have Rob Lucci Animal Kingdom style, boy, animal style, in and out style, motherfucker. So we're using the Animal Kingdom engine in the Rob Lucci deck, and I think I might be cooking, guys. I might be cooked. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. But you'll see in today's games where we're cooking a little bit, just like a tiny bit. We're onto something. So we're running the Queen Searcher, so this gives us access to some really good cards, such as the 9-drop Kaido, the 7-cost Jack. The Who's Who 2K is honestly a really good card for black decks. It's pretty solid removal on a 2K. And then the Sasaki 2K will come up every now and then if you want to use it for a -2 cost. But that's kind of our Animal Kingdom package, guys. We really are just banking on this Jack and this Kaido to be our main removal in the deck. And Jack can be such a strong force to deal with if you're able to keep him on board and minus cost around him. For our cost reduction, we have our leader, we have Tempest Kick. And with the Tempest Kick on our 10 Dawn turn, we're able to remove anything. Anything in the game is gone. 10-drop Shanks, 10-drop Luffy, any 10-drop is just gone, boys. And you'll see that in today's games. We go up against the Shanks, we go up against a red-purple Luffy, and we Kaido both of their 10-drops. So really nice combo with Tempest Kick that Lucci's able to kind of make easier. Like, Lucci's able to get your trash filled very quickly along with the Spandam. So along with Animal Kingdom, we're also running the CP engine. I debated between the CP engine and the Navy engine, but I ended up settling on CP just so we could run the Rob Lucci a little bit easier and the Tempest Kick's minus cost ability a little bit easier. Rob Lucci is just really important right now against the Zoro matchup, and Zoro is really running rampant, as I'll make a video about it, but he is just taking over the meta, guys. And if you're not running Rob Lucci in black, the tempo can be a little bit too much for you. But being able to 2-for-1 them is very important. We're also running the Rebecca to sort of put up that wall. You can grab Fukuro's with it, you can grab Lucci's back, you can grab 2Ks. Rebecca is just such a versatile card, and I think really belongs in the deck. And then the 2 of Kaku is just a nice removal on top of Jack, Kaido, and our Lucci. Let me know what you guys think. I think I'm cooking just a tiny bit. Not fully cooking, but I think there's actually some potential here, guys. Like, Jack and Kaido offer such strong removal. They get around Blackbeard, and they can hit some of the biggest drops in the game with the help of Lucci and with the help of Tempest Kick. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoy the games. We go against the Shanks, and we go against a red-purple Luffy. Both really solid games that show off the deck very well. So yeah, guys, let me know if you enjoy. And I'll also include like a generic Lucci list if you want to play just like normal Lucci. I'll also include that in the description. But you'll find this deck list in the description as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost at 200 subs, guys. Almost there. So thank you all for the support. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, so getting right into game number 1, we're going up against Shanks. We're going first here, so we're going to go ahead and swing 6 at leader, getting around the Shanks ability, playing down our other queen, and finding another Kaido. He was our only option there, so guys, we have 3 Kaidos in hand. Not what we really want to see, but we are playing the 0-drop event. That's why we're playing the 0-drop event, because I was getting stuck with so many non-counterable cards in my hand. So I found the 0-drop event as a necessity. So here we have 3 queens on board, nothing else established. We're gonna go ahead and swing 6. We know he can counter out of this free. He can just block and use his leader effect if he wants to. So he does use leader effect, and let's see if he blocks here. He does not. So really bad play out of Adnan there. Definitely should have blocked. Always use your Shanks ability to its maximum potential, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and play down Rebecca and bring out our Fukuro for free. Just establishing a little bit of a board. He swings at the Fukuro, so fine for us. Like, he did his blocker duty. So here, going into our 7 Dawn turn, we have the Jack available, and this is why Jack is so good in this deck, guys, because Lucci can offer that free cost minus reduction. And although we're not going to be able to hit leader here, like, he played the Yasop, so it wasn't a good turn to go face anyway. So we're going to go ahead and use the Jack, discard one of the Kaidos, and then KO the blocker Tony Chopper, sorry. But yeah, Jack also allows for the deck to be a little bit more consistent and offers the draw 1, trash 1 every time you use his effect. Here he's going to play down his Rayleigh, swing at our Jack. We're going to go ahead and keep this alive, guys. We want to keep this removal power as much as we can, especially because we know we might be able to KO the Usopp with it. And here, once again, one of the huge benefits of playing Lucci with the Animal Kingdom list is the free minus cost. Being able to hit 8 cost against Shanks is such a big deal because you're able to hit his Rayleighs, you're able to hit his Dragons for free with the Kaido, and it can give you so much tempo, guys. And here we're just going to swing another 5 here to use his leader ability, so at least getting a card out of his hand or taking a life. He's going to go ahead and take the life. We're going to use the Kaido ability, and we kind of don't want to use the other Kaido. We don't want to give up the Tempest Kick, so we end up giving up a 2k and KOing the Rayleigh. He discards a dragon to the Kaido effect. So very, very good turn for us. We're establishing our board. We have the king, or we have the jack, we have the Kaido. He's going to go ahead and play down his Shanks, and ordinarily, guys, like, especially without Ice Age, the Shanks is so hard to deal with. But as you're gonna see, we have the Tempest, -3 cost, and then we're gonna go ahead and get rid of his Shanks instantly, boys. Like, usually the Shanks is just on board the rest of the game once he plays it, and because Shanks is able to play so defensively, the Shanks value just adds up over time and you're not able to overcome it. But with the Kaidos, I just get it off the board for free, boys. He got 112k swing, and that was it. So now he has nothing on board. We've established 2 Kaidos. We do have 3 cards in hand, though, so we are in a little bit of danger. Maybe I should have taken that attack. It was, you know, it was up for debate. I didn't want to go too low in case he had another Shanks, then he puts me to 1. So that was my reasoning behind that. But he ends up playing 2 blockers. So we're going to go ahead and start swinging with our big boys, guys. So after we use the Kaidos, we're just going to be able to use them as beat sticks. So we have another jack in hand. We have a Tempest Kick. We're going to go ahead and play one of the jacks, use the Tempest Kick, discard the 6 King Pistol, and KO one of the blockers. And then we're going to be able to get an a 7k swing here to get around the leader ability and the blocker. He's going to go ahead and use leader ability and probably counter out with a 2k. And that is what he does. So again, we have 2 cards in hand, guys, but our board is so strong at this point that it's like, it's kind of even, but we are at 3 life, and if he's not able to put up like a good defense here, we can go for game next turn and get a bunch of cards out of his hand. So here he hits us at life. We're gonna go ahead and take that one. We do find a 4 cost Lucci, so that could come in handy if he puts up like a couple of little blockers and we're able to clear them and go for game. So he's gonna go ahead and Divine Departure our jack, and then maybe play like a Tony Chopper blocker if he wants to. And if he does, that's fine. Like, we're just gonna keep hitting with our Shankses, or not our Shankses, our Kaidos. And if we find any cost reduction, we're gonna be able to KO one of the blockers. We could have used the Who's Who here to KO one of the blockers, but we do find the Kaku off of the Spandam search. And Kaku, like, people probably don't know about this card, but it gives -3 cost on play effect. So it can give -3 cost, and then we're gonna go ahead and use our Lucci to KO one of the blockers, assuming he doesn't block with one here. So let's see what he does. We're gonna swing our 9k. He's gonna go ahead and take it, guys. I think, well, I mean, against the black, it's not the worst decision because we know we can't get through his blockers with like a Jambe or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and swing for 10, make him use one of his blockers, or counter out. Go ahead and counter out. I think he might want to go for game next turn, because we do have so few cards in hand, so I can see maybe his thought process there of wanting to keep his blockers alive and then counterattack us if he has like a 10-drop Shanks in hand and he's able to hit us for 5, 6, 5, and 12. Might be his idea, but I don't think that will work. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Kaku here, then back to deck 3 cards, -3 cost, and then drop our Lucci. So we want to keep that 2k in hand. That's why we didn't use the Who's Who instead of using that. And this is make sure that we win next turn. We've established the 5k body and the 6k body. So no matter what he does, like if he doesn't kill us this turn, we automatically win. And here he's going to go ahead and go for game. And we know we have it, like no matter what, even if he plays the dragon and gives 2 Dawn to the Shanks, we're still going to win here. We're going to go ahead and use the 6 King Pistol, discarding the Kaku. So in the end, it wasn't very close. It looks like it was a little bit closer than it was. We're going to go ahead and take that first game, boys. Next, getting into our match against the Red Purple Luffy. Red Purple Luffy's been giving me some trouble, guys. If he's able to get off to a strong start, like it can be very difficult to keep up, especially if he's running all those rush characters. Here, we're going to go ahead and play our queen on turn 1. We find the Kaido. So we know that even if he plays like a dragon on turn 3 or whenever he does, we're going to be able to clear that dragon for free. So here in our 3 Dawn turn, we're just going to go ahead and swing for 7, use card action just to start filling that trash for the Tempest Kicks. He's going to go ahead and take the first life, so that might tell me that he doesn't have any 2Ks. or he just might need some new plays for next turn. So on his 4 Dawn turn, he's probably going to play the Zoro or the Bond Clay. He attaches 1 Dawn to leader, swings 7, and then plays the Zoro down. And here we have the Kaku in hand, guys. So we're going to be able to Kaku that Zoro. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, we have the Lucci. My bad. So we want to keep the Kaku in hand just because he is a counter and Lucci is not a counter. So Kaku won't be a dead card in hand. So we want to get those Luccis out of hand as quick as possible. He's going to go ahead and use that 3-drop event and then ramp all the way to 10 with his Bond Clay. So really fast start for him. But we've been able to counter like a little bit. So we're still sitting relatively healthy. We're at 3 life. We're gonna go ahead and swing 6 here, and then we're gonna go ahead. He uses the Gum Gum Giant right off the bat. I'm assuming his hand was just really trash. He trashes the Roger. That might have been a good play for him. We're gonna go ahead and swing 7 and then clear the Bond Clay with the Kaku, just because the Bond Clay can swing at us for a 6k next turn, and we're able to establish another 6k body. And if you're able to get these 6k bodies on board, guys, like eventually Red Purple Luffy will run out of cards. Because we're just going to be swinging 6s at him, and then he 10-drop Luffy's us. So that's not exactly what we want to see, but honestly it's fine. Like, we're still at 3 life, we have a nice board. He's not going to be able to clear our Kaku here, and you know what, guys, we have the Kaido in hand. So if we're able to find a Tempest Kick either from our life or from our top deck, we're going to be able to clear that 10-drop Luffy on the turn the turn after he's played. So here he's going to go ahead and swing 12. We get the Who's Who, and there's the Tempest Kick off the top, but it's not our 10 Dawn turn, guys. He just ramped so fast that we weren't even at 10 yet. So next turn we're going to be able to clear the Luffy, so until then we're just going to stall, guys. We have the Rebecca in hand, we have the Fukuro in hand. We're going to go ahead and swing 7, 2k check him, and then we're going to go ahead and swing 6 with our leader, just getting those cards out of his hand, guys. Use leader action just to continue filling the trash, and then use our Rebecca to get back a Kaku just for an extra 2k in hand. We're going to choose to play the Span Down with the Rebecca ability, just getting the free search. We find another 2k, then we're going to play down the Fukuro, and we have established our body of blockers. And next turn, as long as we were able to stay very healthy here, we're going to be able to use the Tempest Kick on the 10-drop and then Kaido it immediately. So very nice play with the Kaido there. I think this combo is super strong, guys. Just being able to clear 10 drops is something that Black usually struggles with. And with this, you don't even, like, it doesn't even cost a card because the Tempest Kick recycles itself. The Kaido 2 for 2's your opponent. So you're not going minus cards with this combo. You're going completely even with your opponent and then establishing the Kaido. So we're going to go ahead and use the Tempest Kick, get our free 6k swing, and then use the Kaido ability, discarding the Jack. Jack probably won't come up in this matchup. Maybe I should have kept him around, but we're going to go ahead and use the Kaido ability. And that gets a rad beam out of his hand, guys. That got a rad beam out of his hand. So I don't know what he had. Probably like a White Beard, maybe a Gum Gum Giant, and something else. But he's going to go ahead and swing at our Kaku. We're going to give that up, and we draw a Jack off the top. So we have a couple options here. We could just swing huge at face. We have the Jack available, but he did use the Newgate. And that is something that may have slipped my mind. I don't see Newgates very often anymore, so I forgot that he had plus 2k going into this turn. As you can see, I almost swung 6 there. Then I was like, fuck, I have to swing 8. But it honestly works out because we're able to swing 8 and 8 with the Spandam and our leader, and we get 2 cards out of his hand and to pressure him a little bit more. Maybe we could have played Jack there and then swung for 8 with our leader only. Probably a misplay. But I completely forgot that Newgate carried on into your turn. Such a strong card. But here, once again, guys, sitting super healthy. We have the Fukuro that cannot be KO'd by the Newgate effect. And we're going to counter out of this 100% of... I mean, not counter, block out of this 100% of the time. With our Fukuro, keep that Kaido alive. Just so we're able to push for game a little bit harder next turn. He's going to go ahead and attach 5 Dawn to his Luffy. And we're going to counter out with 2 2Ks. And here, guys, we can put all the pressure on him. And next turn, he might not be able to go for game. So yeah, we're going to see what he does with this 10k swing at face. And he takes it. And then we're going to go ahead and attach all 9 to our Lucci and swing at face. Here, I think he says he messed up. Yeah, I think he said he messed up like a little bit up. So maybe he didn't mean to take that attack. But either way, guys, I think we win that game 9 times out of 10, honestly. We still had a bunch of counter in hand. And yeah. So yeah, guys, those were my 2 games. I think the list is a little bit cooking. It's cooking a tiny bit, guys. Let me know what you think, but let's get right into the post game. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, comment cactus down below. I tested this on another video and nobody made it to the end, so I'm hoping to see one cactus in the comments at least. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the list. I think it has potential, like actually no memeing. I think Kaido and Jack offer such strong, consistent removal. Jack for like that repeatable removal effect for free, and then the Kaido for the big drops. So I think it can be a very strong strategy, especially being able to search for them. And then the CP engine kind of complements it really well, with the Lucci's being able to hit the little drops, and then your zero cost event being able to counter out with a lot of the dead cards you have in your hand. So let me know if you thought I cooked or I was cooking, or let me know if you thought that I got cooked or I was cooking. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're almost at 200 subs, and if you were seeing this, maybe we're already there. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope you have a nice day.